everyone, welcome back to the channel and to a brand new episode of CELPIP writing. So today we're going to have a look at an email question. So without further ado, let's get started. You have bought a product from a company, but you are not satisfied with it. Your email must include the following points: the kind of product that you bought, where you bought it, and how much it cost, the problem with the product, what you would like the company to do about the problem. So let me just set the mic. Okay, there we go. Right, so as you know, if you watched the first video, if you haven't yet, please do. That's very important. When you write an email, you don't need to format it the same way as you would an IELTS letter. There are a few differences. The most important thing here is to pay attention to your bullet points and make your email look as realistic as possible. So let's begin. You brought something from somewhere, you're not happy with it. The first thing you need to do is write down, for example, now you are writing to the company that you bought the product from. Maybe you purchased a computer, maybe you purchased some kind of furniture or something, and now you're writing to somebody who works for the company. So it's highly unlikely that you know that person or their name. I mean, unless it's on the internet or something. So you could probably just start with dear Mr. something, or dear sir or madam. That is also fine, because it's unlikely that you know the name of the person who works at the company. In some cases, that information is available on the internet. Like, let's say that you bought maybe you bought like a chair or something, and you're not happy with that chair, so you go online and you search for the company, you look for customer care, something like that. That's normally what we do, right? So these situations that you get in your as part of your question, they will always be very realistic. So don't forget that it's not something strange that they're asking you to do. This is something that, I mean, you definitely, I'm sure that everybody who's watching this has purchased something in their life that they were not eventually happy with, and they complained about it, or maybe they didn't, right? So it's a very normal situation. So think about how you would react if this really happened to you, and just, play it out like that. So, dear, you could say, for example, maybe you purchased a laptop from Lenovo or something like that. Actually, you know what? I've got beef with HP, so I'm gonna write HP because I legitimately remember that we purchased a laptop and it was so awful. Okay, so you could do dear sir or madam. That is also fine, because we don't know. Sometimes you don't know the person's name or their position. You just know that you're writing to customer care. Or you could do, dear customer service manager at HP Computers, right? Now the second one is far more realistic. The first one is also fine. There's nothing wrong with that, so you can safely use either one. I prefer making my work look more realistic, so I'm gonna go ahead with this. Dear customer service manager at HP Computers, or even just HP, whatever works. The kind of product that you bought. Right now, you don't have to introduce yourself and say, oh, my name is XYZ, I live here, blah, blah, blah. I see a lot of people do that. That's a bad idea. Don't do that. You don't need any of that. Because, of course, when you send an email, you have your email ID there. You have your name attached to your email ID as well. So there's no need to say, my name is blah, blah, blah. Don't do that. And you start directly with the first bullet point, the kind of product that you bought. So you tell the story, basically, right? Last week or last month, maybe. Last week sounds a bit unrealistic because it takes a bit of time to figure out problems with your computer. So last month, I purchased an HP TX 2001 laptop computer, or laptop. A long time ago, people would say laptop computers. Now it's just laptop. Either is fine. I purchased an HP TX 2001 laptop. You just have to describe the product, but not the cost and not the name of the place, the shop where you bought it from, because that's going to be in the next paragraph. not in this one. So we've got to be careful with all these things, right? Because sometimes what happens is, in fact, most times, we naturally give out all this information in the same paragraph. I purchased this from this outlet for this much money. But here we have to pay attention to the bullet points. Last month I purchased, and of course we need to know our word count as well. Oops, let me get that in here. Word count, there we go. So you have 4 bullet points, and our goal is to write just how much. We have about 199, like that's the highest that you should write. So let's aim for around that much. So I would say each paragraph should be at least 45 words. I think that's 45, around that much. So I purchased an HP small laptop for my work, or maybe because I needed one for work, and this product seemed to have the perfect specifications, right? Maybe you can, as it it was advertised, right, as a as the perfect media, or as a device perfectly suited to graphic designers, with its touch screen and what's that thing called? Yeah, this touchscreen and stylus. Maybe you can say, for example, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and what else? Other bundled applications. Here we go. Okay, let's see how many words this is. This is 47. Great, that's it. I don't need anything else. And then I go on to the next paragraph, because I've described the product, right? I've written down the model number, a few specifications, and that's all you need. Then the next thing, where did you buy it? I purchased, or I bought. I've already used purchase. So let's introduce a little bit of variety. So I bought it from the Redview outlet on 86th Street on Monday, whatever, I don't know, it's August, so July, maybe Monday the 15th of July, or maybe, oh yeah, you know what, the 4th of July, since there was a special discount being offered on account of Independence Day, right? Or something like that. If you want to include that, you could. There's so many, like Mother's Day, Father's Day, there's so many things. Christmas, of course, that's a big one. New Year's, Black Friday. That's actually a perfect, okay, let's take that. Black Friday is on the 24th, isn't it? 24th of November, since there's a special discount being offered on account of Black Friday. Black Friday. Is it? We also have Cyber Monday. Oops, Monday and Friday. I got so confused. It should be Friday. I was getting confused between Cyber Monday and Black Friday. Okay, there we go. Right, so I bought it from the Redview outlet on 86th Street on Friday, the 24th of November, since there's a special discount being offered on account of Black Friday. So instead of the original price of, I don't know how much that was. I think we paid, like, I don't know, $2.99. I bought it for, by paying maybe $9.99 or something like that. Okay, now let's see how many words that is. 43. Good enough. But it looks a little bit smaller, so let's sprinkle a few more words there. Where you bought it, how much it cost. So instead of the original price of $12.99, I bought it for $9.99. What else? Using my maybe debit card or something like that. I don't know. I don't think that's really necessary to say using my debit card. Let me see. I bought it from the Redview outlet on 86th Street on Friday, 20th November, since there was a special discount being offered on account of Black Friday. So, being offered to Amex cardholder, maybe something like that, right? something like that. So I've got a few more words here. Now I have a little bit more information. That's 46. That's nice. That's all you need. Then the problem with the product. Whenever you talk about a problem, an issue, a complaint, try to use words like unfortunately, to my surprise, stuff like that, because that's kind of like a signal that something went wrong. I was initially very happy with my purchase, but since last week, unfortunately, right? But unfortunately, since last week, the display does not turn on any longer, even though I can hear the fans running, which means that the laptop turns on, but the display, well, there's a problem with the display. There seems to be a problem, whoops, with the display. There we go. So let's see how many words that is. Oh, that's also 46 words. I mean, that's good enough. We don't really need more than that. Okay, so I was very happy with my purchase, but unfortunately, since last week, the display does not turn on any longer, even though I can hear the fans running, which means that the laptop turns on, but there seems to be a problem with the display or with the screen. Use display, so let's use a different word. What would you like the company to do about the problem? Right, it's only been 1 month, and naturally most devices have at least a 1-year warranty. It depends where you live. Sometimes, I mean, for certain products, or if you live in the EU, you may even have a 2-year, 3-year warranty. So that's up to you. 1 year is the standard. So of course, I only bought it last month. So I can say, since the product is still under the warranty period, now, you as a customer are, of course, upset. I mean, you bought this expensive laptop and it's no longer working in just 1 month. That's crazy. You have every right to be angry, but you cannot express your anger. When it comes to writing, especially this type of a formal email, you need to control your emotions. I see a lot of people writing emails, I want my money back ASAP, or stuff like that. They start demanding things. This is not the right way. I know it sounds odd, but when you're writing, you need to maintain a very cool and clear tone. Okay, so emotions in general are not expressed in writing, except when you're writing informally, that is to friends or family members. Then it's fine. There, in fact, it's a good thing to express emotion, but not when you're writing formal or semi-formal letters. So since the product is still on the warranty period, I would like, right, use modal verb so it seems very polite but firm, right? I would like for you to replace this product with a brand new one. I would like for you to repair this product for me free of cost, and failing that, replace this product with a brand new one, as I really did like using it and I need it for work. In the meanwhile, or while the product gets repaired or replaced, I will also need a backup device, or a replacement device, temporary, right? Sometimes they do that. Now this looks a little bit big, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this. Replace this product for me free of cost, or replace it. I've already used products, so I don't need, replace it with a brand new one, as I really did like using it and I need it for work. While the product gets replaced, I will also require a temporary replacement device. And this is 59. It's too big. I would like for you to repair this product for me free of cost, or replace it with a brand new one. While the product, while it, because I've already used product, while it gets repaired or replaced, I will also require a temporary replacement device, since I need it for work, since I need a laptop for work. Whoops. There we go. Let's see. This is now 52. It's a little bit on the bigger side, but that's fine. I like for it to repair. Oh, that's so weird. Why do I keep repeating this part? That's why it's so important to read your sentence after you write it many times, not just once. Don't submit your first draft, because what happens is when you're typing, you're in that flow, so you don't want to disturb that flow by checking your work every 2 or 3 words. It doesn't make sense. Write out whatever you want to write out. You can always make edits. It's computer based. It's not like your handwriting. Since the product is still under the warranty period, I would like for you to repair it for me free of cost or replace it with a brand new one. While it gets repaired or replaced, I will also require a temporary replacement device since I need a laptop for work. Now that's 51 words and that's good enough. What's the last thing you do? You also need a sentence to end with. So you could say something like, I look forward to a timely resolution of my concerns. And then you end because you don't know their name, so that's formal. And formal emails, or well, in this case it's an email, so you can just end with yours faithfully because it's formal, right? So there we go. And that's the whole thing. That's it. So here's the whole, let's check the word count. Ooh, that's 211 words. That's not okay. We're going to have to decrease the word count. Where can we decrease the word count? See, this place right here is fine. The first one is also fine. Don't change these blue areas. There is nothing you can change there. But here we can definitely look at a couple things. Last month I purchased this. Actually, I don't need a space between TX 2001. Because that's actually the model number, because I needed one for work. Because I needed, this product seemed to have the perfect specifications as it was advertised as a device suited to graphic designers with its touchscreen, 6GB RAM, and unbundled applications. I bought it from the Redview outlet on 86th Street on Friday, 24th November, since there was a special discount being offered to Amex cardholders. Special Black Friday discount, right? So on account of Black Friday, that's 5 words. But if I use Black Friday as an adjective, that's 2 words. There we go. Whoops, where did I write Black Friday? Anyway, so there we save a few words. Okay, now let's see, this is still 207 words. That means I need to get rid of 8 words. Since it is, you can, just replace that with 8. Since it is still under the warranty period, I would like for you to repair it for me, of course, repair it. I mean, for me is obviously for me. I mean, I don't need to write that. So now that's 204. Okay, I would like for you to repair it free of cost or for free. Free of cost is a more formal way of saying for free. Okay, so free of cost, or replace it with I don't really need brand. I need with a new one. During this period, that's 6 words, but during this period, that's just 3 words. So during this period, and again, I'm changing the words, but I'm not really changing the meaning, right? The content is still the same. During this period, I will also require a temporary replacement device since I need a laptop for work. Okay, I can hear the fans run. It's not turn on, even though I can hear the fans running, meaning, right, so I can change that, meaning that the laptop turns on, but there seems to be a problem with the screen. And now this is exactly 199 words. So there's our entire email from start to finish in less than 20 minutes with all of my yapping. Okay, so you can pause the screen. I'll just unselect this. You can pause the screen and you can read, take your time and read and understand. And that's it for today. So if you have any comments, feedback, suggestions, just leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like the video in case you found it useful. And we'll have tons more videos coming up for CELPIP, so don't forget to tune in each week. Until then, bye-bye.